OMG, I am back. These gnats are crazy in Florida. I am back, y'all. I am back. I am back. Let me make sure my face ain't dry. My lighting. Okay, so I know my house is so dark. I need to get a lamp back here. Like I'm getting a lamp or something. Like I need a light or something. Like I don't know how to do lighting, but I mean, here we are. It looks like I'm in a cave because the lighting is so crazy, but I'm so happy to be here. My name is Aaliyah. Let me introduce myself. This is my first time doing this streaming stuff, so let me just. Okay. I don't know. Instagram might be behind, but I don't know. But they're gonna have to work with me. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, hopefully it's caught up. But anyway, so this is my first stream. We are on YouTube. Let me see. We are on YouTube right now. Okay. It looks good. It looks good. We're on Instagram. Let me check. Let me go on my phone. Oh, okay. YouTube right now. Okay. What's that noise? It looks good. It looks good. We're on Instagram. Let me check. Oh, I think Instagram is behind. Let me see if my YouTube is behind. This is my first stream, so I'm just on here doing a test. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I think Instagram is behind. But anyway, my name is Aaliyah Alexander May. Um, oh my goodness, Navy veteran, future best-selling author, mental health breaker, generational curse breaker. Um, what else? What else? I've been through so much, and my only job, the only reason I'm here is to help everybody, no matter what age, is to help everyone cure mental illness. Because if we look on the internet, right? If we Google mental health cure, it says most mental illnesses cannot be cured, but they can usually be treated effectively to minimize the symptoms and allow the individual to function in work, school, and our social environments. So the definition of function is, because I'm always looking up definitions. The definition of function is an activity or a purpose natural to or intended for a person or a thing. So to work or operate in a particular way. So therefore, Google says there is no cure for mental health, but I am a living testimony. Okay. My God has cured me from PTSD, anxiety, depression, borderline personality disorder, anxiety. I already said anxiety, mostly PTSD and depression, because I was depressed. And everything I'm talking about here, I'm going to be talking about in my book, which is going to come out very, very soon. I'm writing a book, and the title is going to be called How to Cure Any Mental Illness. And the subtitle is Healed by Faith. Healed from mental illness by faith. I'm going to just lay it all out on the table because God has cured me from 5 mental health illnesses, and a little bit about my testimony, in which I'm not afraid to share my testimony because my testimony has saved so many lives and I've changed so many lives. So my testimony is in 2022. So my grandma, she passed in 2021, November. And January 2022, my mom got sick. Me and my grandma was never close, honestly. You know, God rest her soul, but she did a lot of things and said a lot of things about my mom and her children and basically hated them. Basically, I'm gonna just be real. My grandma hated my mom and her grandkids. So me and my grandma was not close. But my mom got sick in January 2022. And I was in the military and they wouldn't let me go home to see her. I had to go UA, like unauthorized absence, to go home to see her. And it was crazy. It was crazy. The military basically turned their back on me. Like I'm a mental health cure. I'm a mental health advocate. I'm a mental health supporter because I understand how a whole cult could be against you because the military is a cult. So I understand how a whole cult can be against you. Because, and you know how I know the military is a cult? Because I know the military is a cult because when I got out the military, I only heard from probably about 3 people, 4 people, 5 people when I got out the military. But this is not about me. My book is not going to be about me. It's going to be about how to help you cure from your mental illnesses, diagnosed or undiagnosed, because a lot of people don't know they have mental illnesses. Like I was depressed from ages 14 to 2021 is really when I stopped being depressed. I'll say 2018. So I was depressed 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I was depressed for like 10 years. So I'm qualified to help you overcome mental illness. I'm qualified because Tiffany Montgomery said this at the last Cover by God. Shout out Tiffany Montgomery. If you don't follow her, do it. Changing my life. She said you are qualified once you come out of it. And I came out with everything intact. I came out with everything intact with my mental health, with my peace, my soul. I escaped the prison of mental health. I escaped the grave of mental health. I escaped the mental, I escaped mental death basically, because there's physical death, but I believe mental death comes before physical death, because when you have mental health issues, you start to think of yourself in a different way. You start to move in a different way. Your body starts to deteriorate because the choices that you're making. So I know for a fact that I am qualified, having 10 years of experience of being depressed, of being suicidal, of being sad, waking up mad every day, because that's the symptoms of a functional depression. Let's look up symptoms. Symptoms of functioning depression. And I remember when I was a teenager and I looked these symptoms up and it was me. Functioning depression, loss of interest or pleasure, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, trouble sleeping, decreased appetite, weight loss, feeling of hopelessness, worthlessness, emotional pain, suicidal ideation, feeling bothered, annoyed, or angry. So crying in response, ongoing feeling of worthlessness. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, when you have a mental health issue, whether you know it or not, or whether people tell you do or not, people are going to talk about you. They're going to talk bad about you. They're going to say you're crazy. Your parents, especially if you got Black parents, they're going to say nothing is wrong with you. They're going to say, oh, you ain't going through nothing. They're going to say, oh, life could be worse. And I'm not going to lie, life could be worse than what you're going through right now. But that's not the point. The point is you need to get out of this. So you need compassion. You need somebody to care. You need somebody to love you. You need somebody to validate your feelings. You need someone to show you unconditional love while you're going through what you're going through. Because I didn't get that. I didn't get that from my father. My mom, she tried, but she was stressed out herself, so she didn't really have the answers. My stepmom, she tried. But a lot of, like, I remember sitting in a car crying to my parents and them asking me, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I broke down. I was like 14 years old. And I finally broke down and I said, I am depressed. And I've been depressed for so long. It literally felt like my mind was trapped. It felt like my mind was trapped. It felt like, I remember how it feels. It felt like I could never, ever, ever get out of this mental space that I was in. It was the worst feeling in the world. So my point is, my name is Aaliyah, and I am going to be on here live every single day because my book is dropping soon. My book is dropping soon. If you published the book before, or you know how to publish a book, please DM me if you self-published your book or marketed and did all that, because I need some help with that. But I know I got the internet, but I would like somebody to help me one-on-one. But I keep looking down because I'm looking at myself in y'all, you know how when you on stream you can see yourself. But anyway, so I'm qualified. I got 10 years of it. I've been doing this. I've been doing this mental health stuff, and I have helped people see things in a different light. And the person who cured my mental illness, guess who it was? It wasn't no therapist, because I had a therapist, and all she would tell me to do was look at this PTSD app. This app is so outdated. I wish I could show y'all. All she would tell me to do is, oh, go on the PTSD app. Like, that wasn't working for me. It was a VA therapist, veteran affair therapist. And all she would tell me to do is go on this PTSD app. Baby, that app was not working for me. Okay? So let me tell you this. Subscribe to my newsletter, my email community, Heal by Faith community. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm on Instagram right now, and I'm streaming on Instagram and YouTube every day, because we're going to get through this together. I'm going to give you so many tips, tricks, and tools that work for me. I forgot to tell y'all the person. Jesus Christ cured me from mental health. But I have to wrap that up in a bow for some people, because I'm just trying to lead you to the one who healed me from mental health. And the next 30, it took me a whole year to heal. The whole 2023, God had me in my apartment isolated. He isolated me a lot of times. And I'm going to tell you, the first step in order to heal from your mental illness, get away from these negative people. Get away from these complainers. Get away from these mockers and scoffers. Get away from people who don't show compassion to you and support you. Because 9 times out of 10, they can't. Because 50% of adults have mental illnesses. 50% of people, and this is on Google, you can look it up. 50% of people in this world have mental illnesses. So 9 times out of 10, the only person who can help you, who is perfect, is Jesus Christ. Start praying, start worshiping, start getting into your Bible. Even get on and get off social media. Stop scrolling. My screensaver on my phone, no scrolling. That's what it says. Because every time I get on here, God, like, you can scroll on that Bible though, because the Bible, the Bible is so big. You're gonna see your situation on the Bible. You're gonna see what you're going through in the Bible. You just start reading it. Pray to God and be like, hey, God, send me to the verse, send me to the chapter I need to read in order to succeed. Okay? Because I'm telling you, when you and a lot of people deny they're being depressed. A lot of people deny anxiety. A lot of people, and it hurts me so bad. That's why I know I'm called to do this. Because it hurts me so bad when I see people talk about I'm taking medication. I look at my bio. I never took medication for any of. I had PTSD. I had depression. I never took medication from it. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. I never took medication for it. Glory be to God. But that's all I have to say. My book is coming out soon. Go join my community, my email list. I will be doing a giving away soon. I don't know what I'm going to give away. Probably some Universal tickets or some Disney tickets or something, because I live in Florida. So I don't know. Win a trip to Disney, win a trip to Universal, win a trip to SeaWorld. I don't know. Maybe I give away a bag. But I'm supposed to use my bag for something else I got going on, but I can't tell y'all that yet. But I'm gonna go get me some food. I did not want to get on here, but I am so tired of watching other people live my dreams. My dream, I know this is what I'm called to do. So this is gonna be crazy. So my book is coming out soon. I don't know when. I don't have a date yet. Um, how to be healed by faith from any mental illness. I don't know what the title is gonna be. Me and God gotta work that out. But I love y'all so much. It's getting hot because I ain't got the air on. And have a great day. Bye bye. Oh, I can't end this. Okay, hold on.